Hey everyone, Mike here with Prehistoric Magazine. Welcome back to another video. Now, there's no doubt that I enjoy giant theropods. If you've watched this channel for any amount of time, I enjoy giant theropods, giant sauropods. And, I love Acrocanthosaurus, Giganotosaurus, Carcharodontosaurus, so many of them. T-Rex, Spinosaurus, Suchomimus, Mapusaurus, just too many to name. But the topic of this video, and again, if you've watched this channel for any amount of time, you know that I really value comments. Forget about likes. I really value comments. I hope you chime in with your thoughts and opinions at the end of the video down in the comment section. But do we think that Megaraptor may have just been the actual perfect sized predator? Now, this has been stuff that I've thought about for a very long time. I've written about it in my publication, Prehistoric Magazine. Link down in the description section, completely free to subscribe. And I've thought about it for quite a lot of time. This idea of who was truly the perfect size predator. Now, we are probably never going to know who was the largest. As of right now, looks like T-Rex. But again, there may be something out there even bigger, or even the existing species may turn out to be bigger one day. We may turn out to find that, who knows, Giganotosaurus may be bigger than T-Rex. Don't know. As of right now, it's T-Rex. But it's an interesting topic to sit back and think about, something like Megaraptor with just enormous claws. Was it the perfect sized predator? Now, in preparation for this video, doing a little bit of research, this is also a topic that I've thought about for quite some time, is the idea that in Jurassic World, Fallen Kingdom, when we saw the Endoraptor, who, don't get me wrong, was a fascinating and terrifying animal all in one, I always thought, ever since 2018, when I first saw that movie, that they could have plucked the Megaraptor in place of the Endoraptor. They didn't have to make up a make-believe species. Again, no offense to the Endoraptor. I thought it was a terrifying animal. The auction scene was cool. The house scene was cool. When it finally stands up against Owen, you realize how big it is in the house, how ferocious it is. But I always thought that Megaraptor could have been put in place of that animal. Now, when you look at the facts, Endoraptor was basically about the same size as the Megaraptor. So they must have patterned some of the characteristics after it. Both animals were around 26 feet long. The Endoraptor was like 1.1 tons. Megaraptor was about 2,000 pounds. So they're nearly identical. I think where the Endoraptor proves to be a little bit bigger was the height. It says that the Endoraptor was around 10 feet tall, and I believe Megaraptor may have only been around 8 feet tall, a little bit taller than a human. But who knows? Maybe there might have been a Megaraptor that was around 10 feet tall. Again, we don't have a lot of examples for these species. So when you compare the Endoraptor to the Megaraptor, you realize that they're basically almost identical, and they're really the same animal. I would have loved to have seen Megaraptor. I always like to see animals that do not get a lot of attention, and Megaraptor is one of those animals. I like to see them get attention, so I don't really know why they would have chosen something else, unless they just wanted to make a hybrid. But nonetheless, I really feel that that would have been a cool thing to see Megaraptor. But back to the topic of this video, do we think that Megaraptor may have just been the perfect sized predator? And this has been something I've talked about in Prehistoric Magazine over the years. I've talked about it on YouTube. I've talked about it online. And I've thought about it. This idea of what type of sized animal would have truly been, big enough to be a big animal, to be a large animal, but still not burdened by tremendous size. And I believe, my own opinion, that Megaraptor just may fit that category. We're talking about an animal about 2,000 pounds, about 26 feet, maybe 7 to 8 feet in height, with enormous claws, long arms, and I'm assuming this animal would have had some speed. Again, it wouldn't have been hindered by size. 2,000 pounds is a very large animal. That's bigger than probably the biggest polar bear today. So if that animal was alive and it was 2,000 pounds, probably would be the biggest terrestrial carnivore that we have, to put that in perspective. But nonetheless, Megaraptor had 16-inch long claws, a ferocious animal. Now, I knew I wanted to do a video about Megaraptor this week. I was initially going to do it around pack hunting and the idea of packs of Megaraptors. I thought that'd be terrifying. In doing some research and asking around, there's currently no evidence to support pack hunting in Megaraptors. but there may be some evidence in Utah raptors. So I'm looking forward to that in future videos. But nonetheless, the topic of this video, I'm really hoping you chime in with your thoughts. Do we think that Megaraptor may have just been the perfect sized predator? Love to hear your thoughts. Comment section down below. See you all in the next video. Take care.